So hi everyone, so welcome you all for the second video. So in the DevOps course, in this video I'll be talking about how to install a Jenkins on Windows machine actually. So search for Jenkins download in Windows. So go to this page. So you'll be redirected to this page actually. So the prerequisite is you should be having a minimum 256 MB of RAM and 1 GB memory should be available actually. So it should be more than that is enough. More than that is very much required for if you are running any CI/CD processes and all. So more than 1 or 2 3 GB RAM is required actually. So in the production environment, if you are running in a small team, it requires around 4 GB and 50 GB of drive space actually. So it is having some software requirement. It should be having a Java requirements, like if the Java should be installed here actually, and you should be having a web browser utility like Google Chrome, Firefox, like that. It's a Windows operating system which we are installing in Windows operating system. So Linux operating system which we are not using it, and container, if you are installing it in the container, you have to go to this container support policies where you can able to see the what is the supported version and all. So nextly, so how we gonna download this Jenkins actually for the Windows? So download this, click on that link, download Jenkins. So in that we're going to go for with the LTS version. So you popped up with the several options actually for Docker, Kubernetes, Ubuntu, Debian, Red Hat, and many other things for the Mac OS also. So it is available. So I'm going with the Windows version. Click on Windows, and it's going to download a uh, executable file actually, MSI file. So since I already downloaded it, I'll going to cancel this actually. So the next is we're going to install a Java. So check in your machine whether the Java is installed or not. If it is not recognized, then the Java is not installed. You have to install Java in your uh, machine. So go for this page like Tamarind. So this is the page where you can download a Java for Windows actually. There is other sources also, but I'm going with this actually for Windows. Go for search for Windows actually in the 64-bit or 34-bit. In 64-bit I'm using actually. You can take this example, and you can for 32-bit, even my current PC is 32-bit. I'm going with the MSI version. So click on that. It's going to download a Java JDK 17 version. So once after it is downloaded, so we have to install the Java actually. So it is downloading. So go to the downloads page. So refresh it. So now the Java JDK 17 version is downloaded. Click on that. So once you click on that, it is going to pop up for installation. So go for next. So next, add a Java path. So and set a environment variable. So means you are going to set a Java home path actually. Set Java home path as a variable. So it will be installed on the local hard drive. I will select entire feature will be installed on the local hard drive. So next is I'm not selecting anything else, so I will leaving it as default. Go next. So go and install it. So it's going to install Java JDK 17 version in our PC. So wait for some time. So next thing which you want to set the environment variables in the PC for the Java home path and the bin path also. So now the Java 17 JDK is installed. Click on finish. So the next thing which you want to go to the command prompt and search for Java version. So still it is unrecognized actually. So search for Java hyphen version. So you're going to get the installed 17 version is available. So and go for echo. So and percentage actually inside in between that Java home path. Java home. So it's going to print the path where the Java is located, and also print echo. So percentage path. So in the path also you should be having that uh, path for the Java JDK actually. So you have to set some environment variables. Go here. So to check that, you go for search for environment variables, edit environment variables for you. Click here. So go for Java home. So here you can able to see so the Java home path actually where it is installed, and the next is you want to go for path actually. So in the path also you have to as you can see it should be in slash bin. It is verified and it is being installed properly, so then it is okay, and then we can go ahead actually. So click on ok. So next is you have to install Jenkins actually. Click on Jenkins folder which you downloaded earlier. So and click on next, and click on next. You can change this location where you want to install. I am leaving it default. Click on next. So here it will going to pop up with the run service on local domain user. You can provide a administrator and password here, and where you can able to uh, uh, login into this. So how can you login it? So you can go for the search version, and we can able to add your administrator username to the service policy local policy group. So then you can able to do it. So I'm going with the default run service as a local system. So since it is not recommended also, I'm going with that. So go for next. So I'm going with the port 8080. You can specify the port which you want to give actually. Click on test port. So it should work, means if it is going to give a green mark, then it is going to, then it can access the port 8080 in the Windows machine. Click on next. So this is the path where the JDK is installed. It is taking automatically, and click on next. So and it's going to pop up this window. So here you need not to do anything. So click on next, and it's going to install. Click on S. So now it started installing. Wait for few seconds so till it completes its installation. So now the installation is finished. So now go to the browser, and you can click on localhost port 8080. So this is going to take us to the Jenkins where it is installed. So it is giving an error message where please wait while Jenkins is getting ready to work. So we have to wait for some time to make to get Jenkins ready to work actually. Now the Jenkins is installed, and it is asking for initial admin password. So copy this uh, the path where the initial password is stored. So and go here and paste here actually the full path, so where it is been stored, and click on notepad. So just once, and it's going to give us the password actually. This is the password. Copy this password and go to the web browser and paste the password and click on continue. So now the Jenkins is being taken the initial password. Now it is asking for install suggested plugins. Select plugins to install. So I'm clicking on install plugins. So it's going to um, pull all these plugins actually, and is going to install it here actually. So it's going to take some times actually before installing. It's going to take some times. I'm going to resume once after the installation is completed actually. So once after the installation of the plugin is finished, I'm going with the username and password setup. So username you can set up admin. So and the password is admin. So and the full name I'm giving it as admin itself. So I'm email address, I'm leaving it default actually. So it is asking for the instance configuration, the Jenkins URL. I'm clicking on save and finish. So and start using Jenkins. So this is now the Jenkins is installed. So now it is available at localhost colon 8080 port number. So if you want to search your own IP address, go for search ifconfig. So you're going to get your own IP. It is 192.168.0.110. It is given by my own router actually. So I'm searching with that IP. So whether it is work or not, let's see. Start 168.0.1110 colon 8080. So actually it should work. So now it is working. Click on give your username and password which you resetted uh, before. So now you are accessing your Jenkins GUI actually. So this is a way to install in Windows operating system. So thank you all guys. Meet you in the next video.